Sup, ladies and gentlemen, Bomo Bespoke reporting live from the beautiful city of Lagos. Welcome back. You guys remember this pair of shoes? I've not been able to finish it because I've been speaking in conferences and events, but now I'm back, so let's get on with it. Now, part of the reason why I haven't been able to finish this pair is because it had to be hand stitched all around. So all of those stitches you see by the side were hand stitched, just like this wallet. Meanwhile, you guys tell me, stuff like this, how to make stuff, small leather goods, is this something you guys are interested in learning on the channel? I'll be happy to teach. You guys let me know in the comments. And moreover, those of you who sign up for membership sometime during Christmas or so, you know, when we have enough cash to send it around, we'll probably send you guys some of these things as souvenirs. So if you haven't subscribed for membership, do that. Now this is, I'm going to use leather backstays, leather counter stiffeners, and this is the pattern for the stiffener. And I'm going to do Goodyear Welted Construction on this pair. So this is how I constructed the insole. Now Goodyear Welted Construction is different from hand welted construction, in that in Goodyear Welted Construction you have the option of using other materials other than leather in construction of the inseams of your insoles. So this is what I did to the insole. So you see that I had a light fabric on the top side of the insole, and then put leather at the back, and then created the rib all around. This is my vegetable tan leather for the counter stiffeners, aka the backstays. You guys see how thick it is? Yep. So that's what I'm going to use. It'll take a lot of skiving to get it in proper shape, but I'll spare you guys all of that and just go ahead and cut it off and do my skiving. What I really wanted to do with this pair is to do a proof of concept that my construction, all of the setup that I have for Goodyear Welted Construction by hand, using insole fiber board, modified insole fiber board, that all of that works out pretty much very well. Am I going to teach Goodyear Welted Construction on the channel? Yeah, maybe at some point. But the reason I'm not doing that now is, I guess, because, you know, my procedure is still all over the place. There is a real risk that in the next 2 or 3 videos of me doing this construction, I probably will switch up a little few things here and there, or, you know, some major things significantly. And I really want to standardize my procedures before I start teaching anything. So you guys hang on. Probably will test it out with members who are signed into the membership first, but then ultimately everyone will get to see Goodyear Welted Construction on this channel. You guys see how the back stiffness were attached. So, you know, this is the mid length back stiffeners constructed in such a way that it goes up to the waist and gives that arch support around the waist of the last. So the next thing is going to be to put on the welt on this pair, and then sew on the welt. This is the second half of the pair with the back stiffeners, the counter stiffeners or the backstays also installed. So I'm going to fix on the welt, and you see that I just did that. So proof of concept correct. You can actually modify your own insoles and have the welting done without problems. So this is a good way, I think. You see that all of that water stain, because I had to really wet the welt before I stitched it on. By the time it dries out, I'm guessing that, you know, all of those stains will go out. If it doesn't, I ultimately plan to patina that side of the shoe, so hopefully that's not going to be much of a problem. Well, I said I wasn't going to teach the process in this video, but I can certainly show what I'm doing and explain some of it to you. So this is me stitching up the welt, stitching the welt onto the upper and the insole. So you see that as long as I'm catching the green, is it the light green or dark green leather at the back, everything it will just be well, right? So the path that would have been your inseam in a situation that you're doing hand welted construction, that green leather there is really acting correctly in that regard, and just giving me something to stitch my welt and my upper upon. Of course, the light fabric that I put on the right side of the insole is such that it creates a bulge that enables me catch the green leather that lies at the back side of it. Right here, I'm basically just wetting the welt so that it will be malleable and moldable to the shape of the heel side of the shoe, which is also an advantage of using very good leather material for your welt. So if you use 100% vegetable tanned leather for your welt, then you know it's like clay. Vegetable tanned leather is like clay. You are able to mold it into shape, and sometimes people stitch on their welt and they are having problems either molding it into shape or flattening it out to take the shape of the sole that they want to use. If you use vegetable tan leather, you wet it appropriately, you won't have that problem. So yeah, I skipped all of what happened with stitching on the welt just to show you stitching on the sole. I went for rubber sole in this case because of how I plan to use this shoe. Actually, this is a pair that I'm making for myself, and it's really going to be my walkabout shoe. And I'm going to be practically walking about areas that are uneven, rocky environment, and I think rubber is good material in that circumstance. Of course, I put tape all around to ensure that I'm not getting all marks onto the upper of the leather. Of course, sometimes it is practically impossible to avoid getting that, but then you take these steps and then you are able to at least minimize it to the barest minimum. So there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the sole has been stitched on. Next step in the procedure will be to do some heel stacking and, you know, also do some finishing. Procedures that I will really spare you, being that this video wasn't really dedicated to those endeavors. Those will be subject of other videos. In the meantime, I will ask you, if you've not already done that and you've gotten this far in the process in the video, consider subscribing if these type of thing are the things that you like. And then also, those of you who've been subscribers for a long time, consider also becoming a member. Just cost you about a little more than $1 every month to become a member, and then you get some, you know, membership perks. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. The shoe is turning out well, and I want to invite you to our high heel classes coming up in December. I'll be teaming up with my man Shalom Peter Gebe to teach. We would have run those courses in November, but other friends of ours are also organizing classes in this November, and we didn't want to clash with their own courses. So December, we'll be running our classes on how to make high heel shoes. Look out for the registration forms when they come out and register. Till I see you guys next time, God bless you.